There are many times when we have differences of opinion with our family members or relatives, and this is because of emotions and our relationships or our bonding, which is very strong, which leads to frustration as well as anger and anxiety. So, what is the recourse in that case? Do you think controlled aggression is the answer, or what are the steps we need to take to improve not just ourselves, but if we want to make the other person understand that there are 3 or 4 different paths and it's his choice, but we can always guide him? What do you do? I'm asking you a personal question. How would you respond to it?
Really, we have difference of opinion, so we have to go on his set, his viewpoint. We have to see what he is seeing, why his viewpoint is so and so. So adjust with that person. So we are on some viewpoint and he is on some viewpoint. Suppose we are on 150 degree, he is on say 125 degree. So we have difference of viewpoint. So opinion are different. So I have to go 125. Let me see what you are watching, why you are seeing such a opinion, why you are giving such opinion, what is your understanding. So try to understand his viewpoint and then you adjust with that person. So automatically when you reach to his viewpoint, you can understand his viewpoint and you can adjust with that person. Otherwise, you always believe that my viewpoint is correct and you have to follow. Then he may not accept, and then difference of viewpoint is there. That's why conflict arises. So according to his viewpoint, let me study and then adjust with according to his viewpoint. Automatically our dispute will dissolve.
I would like to add on to what you mentioned earlier. You mentioned, let's say, if I am a doctor, I want my kid to be a doctor or a surgeon or an MD, and he is interested in hotel management, like you mentioned. So there are clearly 2 different lines of thought here. Either I bow down to his wishes or agree to what his perspective is, or I ask him to take my approach. What is your perspective, or how would you handle this kind of finicky situation?
Let him decide. And now suppose he wants to do hotel management, then you just discuss with him what is his understanding, how he can reach to that stage, what is his, how he will develop his ideas. Like that you can discuss with him, study with him, and then let him go to that way. Because just like a garden, there are so many flowers, different plants, different flowers. So we don't want to make a field, like a field of rose. Thousands of roses, same roses in the field, khetar. And in garden, there are so many different flowers. So nowadays, this home is just like a garden. So wife is interested in music and dance. Husband is medical doctor or surgeon. Son wants to manage hotel management. So different plantation, different flower will come out. We will observe and let him. We will support him, and he want to go that line. And if we can discuss with him and we can find out, he is capable, he can reach to that stage, go ahead. I will support you. That is the right way. Okay. Otherwise, he don't want to become doctor, and we are forcing him, and he is totally get disturbed, and ultimately he get depression also. We have observed so many parents, they are forcing their children to become chartered accountant or doctor or so and so, and they cannot reach to that stage, and children get disturbed totally. Sometimes they are in depression also.
So does that mean we have to tone down what we were trying to explain him or explicate him, and then just go ahead with what he wants to do or she wants to do in life?
No, just observe. What is his choice? What is his interest? How he is developing his interest? Just observe. So my my childhood, I have been interested in mechanical adjustment only. Just ball pen, I will open up and then repeat it. All the playing instrument, I will open everything, then study, then again doing fitting, and reuse that thing. So my mind is, my father is interested in account section, but he's understand that you want to become an engineer, you go, you study engineering and finish your engineering course. So he's supporting me for engineer. My brother is in chartered accountant line. So like that, whatever father, he has to understand how the children want to grow up, in which line he wants to go develop. We have to support him. But discuss with him his interest, he can develop his interest, he can have proper, strongly sincere for his decision, he can remain sincere. Like that you can study and support him.